Morning, folks. Well, I've got a lot of changes going on in my life, and personal, professional, with the church. Not sure how I feel about it all. So I thought I'd come on to talk a little bit about change. And maybe a bit from a chaplain's point of view. You know, one of the few things we can absolutely count on in life is change. Jobs change, seasons change, people move, our bodies age. Even the plans that we thought were rock solid, those can change overnight. And that can all leave us feeling a little unsettled, and maybe sometimes even a little bit afraid, because it reminds us how little control we actually have. But there's hope for the believer. While everything around us changes, God doesn't change. Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. That means no matter what changes in your life, God's character doesn't. His love doesn't fade. His promises, they don't have an expiration date. His presence doesn't move away. If you're not feeling God's presence, it's probably you who moved. So even when life feels unpredictable, God, your faith, remains steady. He's the anchor when everything else is in motion. Now, change isn't always a bad thing. We don't like it, but it's not always bad. Sometimes God uses change to grow us. I mean, think Romans 8:28. God works all things for good for those who love him. That doesn't mean that change is going to feel good, but it means that God can bring good out of any change. Now, we're not the first people to ever have to go through changes. The Bible is full of stories of people whose lives changed drastically. Abraham left his home and he didn't even know where he was supposed to go. God said go, he picked up and he went. Ruth, she left behind everything familiar to follow God's call. The disciples left their nets, they left their job, and followed Jesus into the unknown, had no idea what was going to happen. But every one of them had to trust God more deeply because of the change. Through that process, God shaped their faith and used them to shape history. We still tell these stories thousands of years later. So, if you're like me and you're walking through change right now, job loss, new opportunity, a move, a shift in a relationship, some kind of a season of uncertainty, don't be afraid to ask God, what are you doing in this? Read the Psalms. It's Psalms from one end to the other. God, what are you doing? Ask what is God doing instead of why is this happening? Because sometimes change isn't punishment. It's positioning. God might be setting you up for something new, something better, something that you couldn't have imagined if things had stayed the same. New things, Isaiah 43. See, I'm doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? This is the very word of God saying, something new is coming. Don't you see it? Sometimes the hardest part of change is recognizing that God is already ahead of you, preparing that next step before you even have to take it. So, my friends, take heart, pray, stay rooted in the Word, keep your faith. Surround yourself with people who are positive, vision of the future, and remind you of God's faithfulness. And remember, the world around you may be changing, but the one who holds the world never does. He's faithful, he's constant, and he's walking with you every step of the way. So, be brave. We'll see you in a while. Take care till we meet again, and be kind.